guys, been a while since I've done a review. Today I have something a little bit different. This is an EDC tool by Blasternuck. It's a new style of brass knuckles, or I guess you could say whatever material knuckles, as this one right here is out of aluminum. But it's a new take on the very classic knuckle tool. Over here you see the version 1, and over here is the version 2. The version 1 that I have is made out of brass and it has walnut style grips, and the version 2 is aluminum, and the grip panel here is machined right into the aluminum. Blasternuck is a company that's really trying to differentiate itself and its product from a lot of the other knuckles you see today on the market. I think knuckles are kind of trending. I do see a lot of different companies, different makers doing this. I remember back in the day, one of the original popular knuckle makers was a guy by the name of A. Frank Art, and his stuff got really popular. Some of his older stuff goes for hundreds of dollars, and I think since then, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe they've always been popular, but since you saw these really different looking, kind of the modern take on the brass knuckle get popular, you saw a lot of makers come out with different styles of brass knuckles, and they started using a lot of different materials like aluminum and copper and things of that nature. Blasternuck, I think, is pretty cool because it's influenced by guns and pistols. It's not trying to be like any of the other knucks that are out there. As you can see, they have a very distinctive look and appeal. I see comments sometimes on their page, or when people repost on Instagram or wherever it might be. At first people aren't really sure what it is, and to me I think that's a positive sign, because it isn't so obvious that it's just another run-of-the-mill knuckle in the EDC market. It's really stand out, and these pieces are just really cool looking. It just has that gun grip, gun pistol style influence that really just separates it from anything that I've seen in the market. So here's a close-up view of the version 1 Mauser Knuck. The version 1 here that I have is brass, and the grips here are made out of walnut. The grip itself is a separate panel that screws right into the grip, into the knuck itself, which is kind of cool. It's something that I haven't really seen knucks do, and it's akin to, again, it's akin to a pistol grip panel. Like on this 1911 here, it's got a G10 panel that obviously screws into the frame of the gun, and similarly this Blasternuck has a separate panel that in the future probably will take on different materials and different textures that screw into the side of the frame of the knuckle, which is much like a pistol, which makes it pretty unique and cool. The version 2, it doesn't have a screw-in panel. This is a functional screw, but the panel itself is actually machined right into the aluminum. But the detail is just phenomenal. It really is just tight machining. Running Blade Runner systems and making the Alpha Beast, you start to gain an appreciation for little details such as these little detents here, and the smoothness and the rounding of the edges. Those type of details are a lot of extra machine time, and you just don't see a lot of that type of level of detail on these type of tools. The difference between the version 1 and the version 2 is mainly its size. The version 1 is a little bit longer, so when you grip it, it's a little bit more of a stretch in your hands. So I guess if someone had bigger hands, it might work out better. For me, I don't have huge hands, I don't really have small hands, but the version 2, being a little bit more compact, feels a little bit better to me, and I think it might make it a little bit more easy to carry in your pocket as an EDC tool. The version 2 is here, like I said, is made out of aluminum. However, it will also be featured in different materials such as brass, copper, and have grip panel options in the future. As you can see, both versions have this little hook at the back. That's actually a bottle opener, which is pretty nice because it just adds another level of utility to your knuckle. It's always nice to have dual functionality on something that you're going to be carrying, and most likely you're going to be using this as a bottle opener more than you would an impact tool. So it's nice to just kind of have that extra functionality. So right now, currently, the Blasternuck, the Mauser style version 2, it's currently available. Like I said, it's at Blade HQ. They have them in stock. They have it at Explosive Currency. I'm going to have all the links of where you can get these below in the description. The aluminum version that you see here retails for $85. I think it's well worth the price. The machining on this is really, really intense. I really just think it's, for what it is, it's, and the price, it's really, really nice. And you can just feel the quality is definitely there. But overall, a really exciting and upcoming EDC tool and Knuck company. I think you guys are really going to like the product, for those of you that get to check it out. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned. I will have other future reviews put on the page. I know I've been a little bit MIA, but I am still active, still respond to comments and everything. So stay tuned, and again, thanks for watching.